anything.
Miss Jones, ringmasters never forget. I have a system. Everything is here on my list. I check it off as it's loaded on the train. Nothing ever goes wrong. My glasses. I can't find my glasses.
Oh, sir.
Ah, you see, I knew I'd put them in a safe place. I'd better hurry or they'll leave without me. See you next year.
Bye-bye. Oh, his list. Boy, I hope he hasn't forgotten anything else. Sir, your list. Hi, Mr. Conductor. What are you looking for?
My sketch pad. I thought I left it on this very spot. Has anyone seen it?
Oh, yes, Mr. Conductor. I think I just saw it outside, but just let me get my cap first, and then I'll check.
Thank you, Stacy.
That's strange. I can't find my cap.
Oh, that's okay, Stacy. I'll look for it myself. I was sure I left that sketch pad right here.
Mr. Conductor's sketch pad is missing, and my cap is missing. What's going on? Well, don't you think it's kind of weird? I mean, the way so many things are missing all at once. What's going on, Mr. Conductor? Is everyone getting forgetful at the same time? Or maybe there's a thief in the station. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting scared. Yeah, but we don't know it's a thief.
You're absolutely right, Becky. It's probably just some coincidence. Because it really is possible to be scared for no good reason. Remember Henry, the big green engine on the island of Sodor? You will in a minute. Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain. It went into a tunnel and squeaked through its funnel and wouldn't come out again. The engine's name is Henry. His driver and fireman argued with him, but he would not move. The rain will spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes, he said. The conductor blew his whistle till he had no more breath and waved his flag till his arms ached, but Henry still stayed in the tunnel and blew steam at him. I'm not going to spoil my lovely green paint and red stripes for you. Then along came Sir Topham Hatt, the man in charge of all the engines on the island of Sodor. We will pull you out, said Sir Topham Hatt. But Henry only blew steam at him. Everyone pulled except Sir Topham Hatt, because, he said, my doctor has forbidden me to pull. But still, Henry stayed in the tunnel. Then they tried pushing from the other end. Sir Topham Hatt said, 1, 2, 3, push. But he didn't help. My doctor has forbidden me to push, he said. They pushed and pushed and pushed, but still Henry stayed in the tunnel. At last, Thomas came along. The conductor waved his red flag and stopped him. Everyone argued with Henry. Look, it has stopped raining, they said. Yes, but it will begin again soon, said Henry. And what would become of my green paint with red stripes then? Thomas pushed and puffed and pushed as hard as ever he could. But still, Henry stayed in the tunnel. Eventually, even Sir Topham Hatt gave up. We shall take away your rails, he said, and leave you here until you're ready to come out of the tunnel. They took up the old rails and built a wall in front of Henry so that other engines wouldn't bump into him. All Henry could do was to watch the trains rushing through the other tunnel. He was very sad because he thought no one would ever see his lovely green paint with red stripes again. As time went on, Edward and Gordon would often pass by. Edward would say, beep, beep, hello. And Gordon would say, boop, 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 serves you right. Poor Henry had no steam to answer. His fire had gone out. Soot and dirt from the tunnel had spoiled his lovely green paint and red stripes anyway. How long do you think Henry will stay in the tunnel before he overcomes his fear of the rain and decides to journey out again?
Poor Henry. Did they just leave him there in the tunnel? That's not very nice.
Henry just needs quiet time to work out his problems. I'll tell you the rest of the story when he gets over being afraid. And speaking of working out problems...
Well, we're going to have to...
Relax, everybody. It's just Schemer.
This better be good, Schemer.
Billy, I don't believe in good. Only great.
Yeah, well, right now, I'll take good.
You know that theft problem that you're having, Miss Jones? Well, worry no more. Presenting Schemer's Personal Protection Program. Now, let's say, for example, that there's somebody sneaking around your house looking in your windows or something like that. What do you do? Well, you use one of Schemer's really scary masks. And they run away. Well, let's say there's somebody sneaking up behind you. Well, you take one of Schemer's stereophonic mirrors and you... I got you, I see you now. Just like that, you detected him. Now, let's say, for example, if someone's coming at you really quick, somebody really bad, really mean, and then you take one of Schemer's genuine banana peels, throw it down in front of him.
Schemer!
I'm okay, it was just a demonstration.
All right, now listen, Schemer. I don't have time for any of this. Billy, may I speak to you privately?
Sure.
Well, it's not nice to tell secrets, so... I mean,
Schemer.
Billy, Schemer might be right about that thief. I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Well, you know, there is one way to find out.
What?
I mean, we could stay here tonight.
Oh.
And if we saw anything or heard anything suspicious, we just call the police.
Thank you. Please. What?
What's the soda for here?
The soda, my young inquisitive friends, is for spraying in the face of a criminal. This way, he gets confused long enough for me to be able to drop the net on him and call the authorities. Observe. Here we go. One can, a couple of shakes. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. You aim it at the criminal and fire. Oh, I'm not gonna buy another can. Next time I'm gonna make it raspberry soda.
Okay, kids, I want you to go home now, all right? Well, Billy and I have some serious work to do.
Oh, wow, catching a thief? Great, we'll help. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, honey, but it could be dangerous.
Oh, cool. Come on, Stacy, I've never done anything dangerous before.
Now, kids, this isn't a game. It's very serious, and I want you to go home. Come on, now.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's go.
All
Bye,
right.
Stacy. Bye,
Goodbye.
Bye, Billy. Bye, Stacy. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Stacy?
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question, and I want you to be totally honest with me, okay?
Yeah, Billy, what?
Are you scared?
Oh, of the dark? No. Of sitting in the dark? Maybe. Of sitting in the dark waiting for a thief? Yes.
Okay. Well, why don't you go home tonight, and I'll stay here?
Oh, absolutely not. Oh, no. Shining Time Station is my station. I have to stay here whether I'm scared or not and protected.
What if this thief is just stealing the little stuff to warm up? What if he or she starts taking the big stuff next? Like us?
Did you guys see what I saw?
A big hand just turned off the lights.
All right, come out from behind that jukebox. Wait a minute. Oh, Becky. Dan, Carol, what are you doing here?
We wanted to see you and Billy catch the thief.
Oh, come on. Now, this is serious. You don't belong here. You belong at home.
Don't be mad at it, Stacy. We just wanted to have some fun.
But this is not fun.
Okay, we'll go home now.
Now, wait a minute. I don't want you walking home at night alone. I'm going to go and call your parents.
I knew this was a bad idea. Stacy was really scared. No, crabs don't ever get scared. Yeah, only babies do. Not me. You both jumped. You're scared. I don't care what you think. I'm not, and I know it. Okay, there's a song in the picture machine about being afraid. I bet you're too afraid to watch it. I will if you will. And I will if you will. Deal.
Everyone's afraid of something, so don't be afraid of your fear. Take a deep breath and count to 10, and soon it'll disappear. If you're afraid of a shadow you see when you're alone, don't be frightened, don't be scared, it might just be your own. Everyone gets afraid, it's really true. Everyone gets afraid, so why shouldn't you? Everyone's afraid of something, so don't be afraid of your fear. Take a deep breath and count to 10, and soon it'll disappear. Don't let your imagination run away from you. You might blame somebody for something they didn't do. Everyone gets afraid, it's really true. Everyone gets afraid, so why shouldn't you? Everyone's afraid of something, so don't be afraid of your fear. Take a deep breath and count to 10, and soon it'll disappear. Don't be afraid of the dark because it always goes away. Just wait a while and soon there'll be a brand new, bright new day. Everyone gets afraid, it's really true. Everyone gets afraid, so why shouldn't you? Everyone's afraid of something, so don't be afraid of your fear. Take a deep breath and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and soon it'll disappear.
I guess sometimes we're afraid of things we don't have to be afraid of. Yeah, you don't have to be afraid of something if you're imagining it. But what if this is real? Are you afraid too, Mr. Conductor?
People are usually afraid of things they don't understand. And I don't understand what everyone is so afraid of. So you could say that I'm as scared as the rest of you.
Well, can't you do something magical and make everything all right again?
Being afraid is one of those things that can't be magicked away. We have to face our fears and overcome them. Even engines are scared sometimes.
Engines? Do you mean like when Henry was afraid?
Exactly. Why don't I tell you all about it? Maybe it will help us forget about being afraid. Gordon always pulled the big express. He was proud of being the only engine strong enough to do so. It was full of important people, like Sir Topham Hatt, and Gordon was seeing how fast he could go. Hurry, 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 he said. Trickety-trock, 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 said the coaches. In a minute, Gordon would see the tunnel where Henry stood bricked up and lonely. Oh, dear, why did I worry about rain spoiling my lovely coat of paint? I'd like to come out of the tunnel. But Henry didn't know how to ask. I'm going to poop at Henry, said Gordon. He was almost there when, whee! And there was proud Gordon going slower and slower in a cloud of steam. His driver stopped the train. What has happened to me? Asked Gordon. I feel so weak. You burst your safety valve, said the driver. You can't pull the train anymore. Oh, dear, said Gordon. We were going so nicely, too. And look, there's Henry laughing at me. Everyone came to see Gordon. Said Sir Topham Hatt. These big engines are always causing me trouble. Send for another engine at once. While the conductor went to find one, they uncoupled Gordon, who had enough puff to slink onto the siding out of the way. Edward was the only engine left. I'll come and try. Pooh, said Gordon. That's no use. Edward can't push the train. Kind Edward puffed and pushed and pushed and puffed, but he couldn't move the heavy coaches. I told you so, said Gordon. Why not let Henry try? Yes, said Sir Topham Hatt, I will. Will you help pull this train, Henry? Oh, yes, said Henry. When Henry had got up steam, he puffed out. He was dirty and covered with cobwebs. Oh, I'm stiff, he groaned. Have a run to ease your joints and find a turntable, said Sir Topham Hatt. When Henry came back, he felt much better. Then they coupled him up. Beep, beep, said Edward. I'm ready. Beep, 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 said Henry. So am I. Pull hard, we'll do it. Pull hard, we'll do it. They puffed together. We've done it together, we've done it together, said Edward and Henry. You've done it, hooray! You've done it, hooray! Sang the coaches. Everyone was excited. Sir Topham Hatt leaned out of the window to wave at Edward and Henry. But the train was going so fast that his hat blew off into a field where a goat ate it for tea. They never stopped till they came to the station at the end of the line. The passengers all said thank you, and Sir Topham Hatt promised Henry a new coat of paint. On their way home, Edward and Henry helped Gordon back to the shed. All three engines are now great friends. Henry doesn't mind the rain now. He knows that the best way to keep his paint nice is not to run into tunnels, but to ask his driver to rub him down when the day's work is over.
Henry got out of the tunnel, and he wasn't afraid anymore.
That's because he learned there was nothing to be afraid of, and because he had some help from his friends.
In Where have you been?
Phoning your parents.
Did you guys hear anything? Oh, no. Never mind.
Oh, okay, kids. Now just stay very close to me. Okay? Billy? Billy! Is that you?
Oh, Billy?
What are you doing here?
Or just trying to protect my arcade.
Somebody else in here.
Quick, be my human shield.
Okay, kids. Now, don't worry. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
Let me shed a little light on this.
Oh. What? Oh, there's my cap!
And Mr. C's sketch pad?
And Schemer's comb!
Like home?
Felicity!
It's a monkey.
Yes, it's baby Felicity from the circus. They must have left her behind by accident. She's very friendly.
You mean she's been hiding all our things? Schemer, meet your thief.
Don't think you should come near the arcade. I don't believe in monkeys being part of the human entertainment industry. You know?
Well, it serves me right for forgetting my clipboard and leaving Felicity behind. I hope she didn't bother you too much.
Oh, no, we had a fun evening monkeying around with her.
Reach for the speed, reach for the wisdom, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you. So much to see, so far to travel, so much to learn to know. Friends by your side, hopes to hold on to, who knows how far you'll go. To a shining time